What's up, y'all? Another day of the NBA playoffs, and this time with the Cleveland Cavaliers losing in Game 3 to the New York Knicks, and now they are down 2-1, heading back to the Garden for Game 4. It was a very, very unusual game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, who only scored 79 points. That's the lowest point total in the NBA this season, and they were just absolutely terrible offensively. If you're a fan of the old school, low-scoring games, that's exactly what you got in Game 3 between the Knicks and the Cavs, because there was not a lot of offense, especially by the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, Darius Garland was terrible shooting the ball. I think he was 4 for 21, 10 points. They had 20 turnovers. 20 turnovers is rarely going to win you any basketball games at any level. They couldn't get the three ball going, shooting about 20% from three. Just completely awful offensively. And yeah, nobody really stepped up. I guess D. Mitch was their best offensive player, and he only scored about 20 points. Yeah, 22 points from D. Mitch. I see Caris LeVert had 17. I know he had a bad first half, but I guess he did end up with 17 points. So, I mean, they just were bad in all areas. The Knicks played excellent defensively, so I got to give the Knicks credit. Jalen Brunson always doing his thing offensively. Julius Randle really didn't have an amazing game, but again, it wasn't really an offensive game. Anyways, RJ Barrett played a pretty good game after struggling the first two games. So got to give the Knicks credit for coming out and giving the Cavs their all in the Garden. I think that's it's a big advantage playing in the Garden. The fans there are absolutely incredible. They are definitely a factor, and I think the Cavs know that, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough for the Cavs because you lost one at home and you just lost one in the Garden. So really, Game 4 is a must-win game. You have to win Game 4 as they're going down 3-1. And considering you don't have LeBron James on your team anymore, 3-1 is a hefty deficit. So Game 4 is a must-win game. And it's gonna be really hard in the Garden. Again, the fans they're loud, they're incredible, and the Knicks feed off that energy. So the Cavs, they have to get it done in Game 4. If they don't, I think they do win Game 5 back in Cleveland. But Game 6, again, in order to win this series, you have to win a game in the Garden since you lost the game at home. So it's going to be interesting. This is probably going to be one of the better series in the first round, definitely. Especially if the Cavs can win Game 4, it's going to be tied 2-2 going back to Cleveland. I think this Cavs series goes to 7 games. Maybe the Warriors-Kings goes to 7 games. And outside of that, I'm not really seeing any 7-game series. I think the Lakers win in 5 or 6. I think the Suns win in 5 or 6. So, yeah, not much in the way of 7-game series. But I think this Cavs series can certainly go to 7 games if the Cavs can steal Game 4 in the Garden, which I don't think is out of the question. I know they had a terrible offensive game in Game 3. But I don't think we're ever going to see that again from the Cavs. That was just a complete anomaly in my opinion. Yes, great defense by the Knicks, but I mean, Darius Garland's shot was just off. Caris LeVert, he's got to step up in the first half. I think Donovan Mitchell can certainly play even better. I mean, 22 points, that's not typical Donovan Mitchell. We know he can get 40 points when he desires. I think Mobley and Allen, I don't think they were terrible, but I think they can certainly be better. We know what Evan Mobley can do on the defensive end. We know he's good there, but I think we need to see more offensive production from the big men. I think they need to out-rebound the Knicks, and of course they got to limit their turnovers. You cannot have 20 turnovers. That leads to easy fast break points for the Knicks, and that's exactly what you don't want. So the Cavaliers, I think they can tighten up in Game 4. It should be an excellent game. I should be watching that game, because it's a must-win for the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you don't win this game, in my opinion, the series is over. If you do, I think it's a 7-game series. And us NBA fans, we love 7-game series. So I'm kind of rooting for Cleveland here, just for the sake of basketball. So we'll see what Cleveland can get done. But until then, we got some great games going on tonight. We got the Suns and the Clippers, the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Excellent Western Conference games. And I think the 76ers beat the Nets today. And the last game is the Heat and the Bucks. I think the Bucks win that game as well. So Western Conference side is looking excellent. I love the series going on over there, but can't wait to watch basketball. I'll see you in the next one.